Hello and welcome into the weekly Warrior Preview. I'm your host, Donette Logan. On the road, Thompson heads to Auburn to face the undefeated Tigers in round 2 of the playoffs. The voice of the Warriors, Matthew Moyer, joins us to break down the matchup. Plus, all about the bass. We introduce you to one basketball player who makes moves on the court and with a unique instrument in the band. And racking up the hardware, the cheer competition the cheerleaders just won. That and a whole lot more after a word from our sponsors.
Authentic Mexican cuisine right here in Alabaster. Combined with Sneaky Pete's hot dogs, this is a great place to stop in for a bite to eat. Online ordering and delivery is available at our Alabaster location.
Since 1980, Mr. Bug's Pest Control has remained one of Alabama's top pest control companies. From residential to commercial, we always strive to embrace our industry's latest and most current technology. We provide our customers peace of mind by knowing their pest and termite control needs are met. At Total Roofing, we understand the importance of a sturdy and reliable roof. Whether you're dealing with roof repair, restoration, shingle replacement, storm damage, or a pesky roof leak, we've got you covered. Call Total Roofing at 205-432-8395. Buddy's Barbecue, a family-run staple in Alabaster since 1976. We make barbecue the old-fashioned way and serve it with our handmade sides.
From the class of 89.
From 87.
From 83, first state champs. Always a warrior.
Better Lawn and Gardens. We're located right here in Alabaster. We specialize in weed control and fertilizing, landscape lighting, lawn maintenance, and landscaping. We love serving our neighbors in Alabaster. Reach out for your free quote.
Go Warriors! Welcome back to the weekly Warrior Preview. The new brackets are giving us championship-style games in the playoffs, something coaches have wanted for a while. The Warriors this week will face a familiar face, the Auburn Tigers. These two have faced off for a state title before. In fact, in 2021, the Warriors came back with 1 second to go and won the title. Matthew Moyer has more on this week's matchup.
Thanks, Donette. Certainly an exciting week ahead of us for the Warrior family. Last Friday night, we made pretty quick work of Daphne. As we look ahead to a drive down 280 to Auburn High School and Duck Sanford Stadium, a couple of names I'd like for you to keep an eye on. Number 1, quarterback Jackson Kilgore. Read an article earlier this week that said he might be the hottest quarterback coming into the playoffs. Maybe they haven't met Trent Seaborn yet. Second one is Omar Mabson. He set the high school single season rushing touchdown record with 24 this year. Caleb Pitts, the big defensive end. That's another name I'd like for you to keep an eye on. Head coach Keith Etheridge came from Leeds, so he knows this area very well and knows what an incredible challenge a team coached by Mark Freeman can be in these playoffs. This will be the first time that the Warriors and Auburn have met outside of a state championship game, and the winner of our game takes on the winner of Enterprise Baker. If you're not making the trip down 280, we'd love to have you join us on the Warrior Nation Network. If you are going to make the trip, safe travels, and let's have a wonderful game this Friday night. Go Warriors.
Friday night's game is expected to be an intense matchup with every point scored being fought for. A battle the Warriors say they are ready for.
Definitely the mentality part plays a big aspect because mentality is definitely different this week because one, playoff, of course, is win or go home, and two, this is one of our biggest games of the season. They have a lot of size and they are very skilled players, but definitely this week in practice we've practiced mentality and just making sure we do everything how we're going to play the game. Practice how we play, we took that into character. This season, I think I've grown a lot. I feel like in many areas, the offense has came together. We've built a lot of chemistry together. We've learned who we can trust on, who we can depend on, and all the less, we just came together as one. That's what we struggled before in the beginning. We were playing kind of individually, but now we're playing for each other. And my self-growth, I think, has been pretty good sophomore season. I'm just glad, thank you to Coach Freeman, I'm just glad that he's put me in the position I've been in to make the plays that I need to make. Clay Chalkwood game, even though we didn't come out with the big win, I feel like throughout that week and just throughout that game, facing adversity, we found out who we could lean on and that who we could trust, and making those plays definitely made a difference. I feel like people think that I would be cocky, like a cocky person, but I'm very independent. I like to be myself, and I'm a very humble person. I don't like to talk a lot.
So you kind of lead by example then?
That is definitely my example. I don't like to talk a lot. I don't like to go out my way. I definitely like to lead by example. I really like math. Math, people hate math, and I love math. I like how it works your mind, and I like how it works your knowledge. Dude, algebra definitely is one of them. I don't like trigonometry and all that, but algebra is definitely one of them. Getting the problem solve and work, it definitely helps with like Coach Freeman, because he give you a whole equation and you just got to learn how to break it down step by step, and I definitely think it helps. We always got to get positive yards on first down. First down is a drive starter, so we always have to move forward. We can't ever go backwards, get stuck behind the chains. We always have to move forward and get positive just to get the drive rolling.
Good deal. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Just thank God for this opportunity, and go Warriors.
The Warriors will face the Auburn Tigers Friday night in Auburn. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock. The game is expected to be a sellout, but if you are not going, you can catch all the action on the Warrior Nation Network. When we come back, the action returns to the courts this week. Meet one of the seniors leading the team, Aaron Gover. Plus, what Coach Mark Freeman has to say about the new bracket. That and a whole lot more after a word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Jacob with Duck Doctor USA. If you would like a healthier home, give us a call today at 205-980-0800. Or check us out on the web at duckdoctorbirmingham.com.
Duck Doctor says, go Warriors!
Shelby Fence Company is a name you can trust for outstanding fencing services in Shelby County and the nearby areas. We are the preferred contractor for fence installations, and you can depend on Shelby Fence Company to provide superior fencing and gate options, including chain link, aluminum, and wood.
Clothing, shoes, accessories, and gifts. G&G Loft has all that and more. We also offer a full line of Merle Norman makeup. Come let our staff help you pick the perfect piece just for you.
Hi, I'm David Stevenson, owner of SRS 10 Graphics. Our number one objective at SRS is providing you with the best products and services available. Visit our website and see why we don't say we're the best, our customers do.
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Preview. The Warriors hit the courts this week as they open basketball season. For the men, we will see a young but strong team under new head coach Major Deacon. But among the team, there's also 2 seniors in the way. One of those, Aaron Gover. So we are continuing to profile our athletes. We're with basketball now, men's basketball, one of our seniors. Introduce yourself for me.
My name is Aaron Gover, and I play forward.
And Aaron, you played basketball for a while as well. What do you love about the sport?
I love the competitiveness and the be able to strategize, to beat other people, the physical aspect of it, and also love, the bond that you get to bring together when you bring a group of people together.
Now, but basketball's not all you do. Mm-hmm. You also are in the band.
Yes, also love music. Always have. It's in my blood. So.
What instrument do you play?
I play bass clarinet.
That's not one you hear a lot about.
Yeah.
So why bass clarinet?
I originally started off with a regular B-flat clarinet, and then one day I had the opportunity to take the chance of playing bass clarinet, so I took it.
And you loved it?
Loved it.
So you said music. What other music talents? Singing, other instruments, or is it?
I also play drums.
See, I would say music is in your blood then.
Yeah.
Now you're also involved in a lot of different clubs, and you're in the Math Honor Society. So I'm guessing academics is important to you. How do you balance that with basketball?
I got to. The student becomes before athlete, so you got to be able to keep up these grades to be able to play on the court.
I think that's a great way to look at it. Now, I asked you about what you wanted to do after high school, and you mentioned you want to be a business owner. Why?
Because I like, obviously like money, but...
That would be a great reason for anybody to want to do it, yeah.
But, to be able to start something and build something on my own and have something on my own, for generations to come.
I think that's a lot of pride to take into that. Now, you have family, your mom and dad, y'all are all close. Your parents come to the games. They're always there to cheer you on. Talk about that bond you have with them.
Very great bond, they always supported from step one to step now. And, I have way more to go, but the clock is ticking. So last ride, so, I'm ready. And I'm ready to get after it.
your last ride, and you are one of the seniors here on this team, so you are leading a young team. What does it mean to you to know these guys are looking up to you to know which direction to go?
It means a lot because, without them, they also have to go out there with us. It's not just going to be obviously me by myself. So to have them, all us together and have a bond, and be able to show in leadership, not just vocalize it, but be able to show it and also, bring that work ethic also, it's amazing.
Just to leave find a little legacy for them. When you leave Thompson and someone says your name, what do you want them to think about?
Somebody that works hard brings that physical aspect to it and, thinks with his head, mental, not as much as physical, but, and be able to just keep working and to achieve what you want.
Well, Aaron, I've watched you play for a long time, and I know you're going to do great things, so congratulations for this season, okay?
Thank you.
Still to come, Coach Mark Freeman shares his thoughts on this week's playoff game. Plus, we give you the DL on the Warriors. You're watching the Weekly Warrior Preview.
Classic Nail Spa is proud to be one of the best nail salons in Alabaster. We will provide excellent service with all the new trends. Come relax and pamper yourself with us today.
Go Warriors! Let's take back this yard!
Hold on, soldiers. There's an easier way to deal with mosquitoes and ticks. Wayne's Pest Control offers modern solutions that are safe and effective, so you don't have to battle them alone. It's best to just call Wayne's Pest Control.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ann Artavino, and I'm happy to share that we're providing oral appliance therapy for patients with obstructive sleep apnea. This is an FDA-approved appliance, so call us today for more information.
Brooklear Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy offering competitive prices on prescriptions, hormone replacement therapy, compounding, medical equipment, and immunizations. Brooklear Health Mart Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the best health care for our community.
Go Warriors!
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Preview. Coach Mark Freeman has not shied away from sharing his thoughts on how the playoff system works in Alabama. He has said before, we face teams we played all season who we know we can beat. We want to face someone challenging, and they're getting to do so this year.
We feel good, have a great week of practice. If we play like we practice, we're in good shape. I think the intensity of practice, I think the time of year, they understand that this time of year is important. We're in the playoffs, second round of the playoffs. It gets dark at practice, the lights are on, and just a good time, and we've had a great week. It's first time in 5 or 6 years we've been an underdog, I believe, and so our program was built on games like this, that we would go and find ways to win these games when we were building our program, years ago. And so it's kind of neat to be in a situation that I saw today every sportscaster has picked against us, which is a good thing sometimes. And I think our people here and some of the people you get used to winning, and I think sometimes the appreciation of what goes into winning, it's good to remind yourself, sometimes what it really takes to go on a run like we have been on the last 6 years here. And it's good for me, it's good for our coaches, it's good for everybody to understand that what's been done has been done. It's in the past, and now stepping forward to go do something tomorrow night that really we did several times in building our program. So it's nothing new, just got to go do it. They play great defense. They've got a really good offense. They've got a player that reminds me of the Ryan Pepins player we had here. They do a good job down there. They're really big as a football team, and so if you're not careful, potentially they could wear you down. You got to be smart in what you do. We got to be smart in what we do on first down tomorrow night and third downs, and we got to win those downs. But the key is going to be we got to get off the field on defense, and if we can do that, we got a high percentage of scoring points. When our defense goes 3 and out, the percentage of us scoring points on offense is really, really high. So if we can do that, we got a chance. We talk all the time. We talked 2 or 3 times this week, and he's just a friend. I've known him for a long time, and I think a lot of him and his family. And it's good to play people that you respect and that you like to compete against. And so there's some weeks you might not know the other coach or something, but this is a week that I want to beat him, he wants to beat me, and we'll shake hands when it's over and tell each other that good luck the rest of the way and go on from there.
Hey Warriors, it's Catherine. The cheer team had the opportunity at competing at the Mobile South Regional Competition this past weekend. We did exceptionally well and placed first and got a bid to nationals in both routines. The first routine that we did was traditional, and this routine is the one that you're going to see more of our skill set in. The second routine we did was game day, and this is what you see more of on the sidelines. So we were really excited about this past competition. On Tuesday we had another competition. We competed at regionals in Birmingham, so we went up against all of the teams in our region and got a bid for state. So upcoming for us is next week we compete at state, and we are hoping to do very well. We've been working really hard and are going to continue to work super hard and get better.
The middle school cheer team also competing this week in the Central Super Regional. Congrats, ladies, on an amazing football season, and good luck during competition season. The wrestling season kicks off this week. You can catch the guys and the ladies this Saturday at Warrior Arena for the Warrior Duels. And congrats to volleyball's Alexa Stewart, Anna Campbell, and Hannah Drexel for being named to the 2024 AVCA Best and the Brightest list. That's going to do it for us here on the Weekly Warrior Preview. Thank you to all our sponsors for making the show possible, and thank you guys for watching. It's now time for round 2 of the playoffs with Thompson versus Auburn.